think I figured out why there's still mega people out there. Trying to figure out how they got brainwashed into not figuring out who their president is. But yeah, because like when I was like Team Trump, I like there's a lot of derangement syndrome out there. I mean, he doesn't want men and women's sports. He doesn't want children mutilated. He's being charged for a loan that he paid back, but it did make sense. And in all honesty, I hope Jean Carroll's not lying because if she is, she's got to go to God with that. But I just honestly, I wasn't. I was like, that was forever ago. Like, why now? And I also got to know. I heard from Donald Trump on a video where the paperwork that he got caught for having at Mar-Lago. Remember when the FBI was sniffing Marlena's undergotchies there, and the paperwork. You can ask him if you guys can get a hold of him because it was about how his government set him up, was going to set him up to look like he started a war with Iran. Like that video's out there, and it's like I don't know. So yeah, I think that's what they did. They at first they made it look like these people were so ridiculous that they were just deranged and wanted to take Trump down at all costs. And now that these deranged ones actually have some legitimate the planes. The MAGAs just don't want to hear it because they've been implanted in their brain that they're deranged. Meanwhile, they are deranged, but now they're deranged as well because they don't want to listen to them just the same way they don't. Anyways, it's a weird world out here. But yeah, I think that's how they manipulate the minds in America. You know what I mean? Start a Trump derangement syndrome and then make it count for everything. Even when his kids are getting Pentagon contracts and he's gonna sell phones that are all about America, and then all of a sudden there ain't a buck to be made off America. He's got to go to China, and still nobody's got the phones. But I did hear they're on their way now. I did hear a positive things are happening now, but yeah, it's just simple things. Like I don't know how Mega's been convinced that they're stupid for wanting to know who the Epstein clients are. You know what I mean? To protect the victims. You know what I mean? Like give them some sort of sense of justice or something. You know what I mean? But instead, Donald Trump's got them thinking they're stupid if they care about these people. Tim again, you know what I mean? This other side here. And again, haven't I determined most of the world is an Epstein victim? If the pandemic that Bill Gates and Epstein were planning was the pandemic that we got, then hey, everybody, you're an Epstein victim. You know what I mean? Hey, we were willing Epstein victims. We said okay to Epstein. Let's protect the ones that said no and just didn't matter. You know what I mean? Let's protect those ones and then come to the realization that we don't want to be Epstein victims and we want freaking justice. You know what I mean? Who's involved with this banning with Bill Gates? If Epstein ain't around and he ain't Palm Beach Pete or whatever his name, this is a weird world. Anyways, I just thought I'd come on and show you guys how maybe they brainwashed the mega so they don't want to listen to the Trump deranged ones, but they've got legitimate things now. Anyways,